Argylle, a movie about a writer who writes a series of fictional spy thrillers which actually happen to be a little too close to the truth, and she gets mixed up in real espionage. Or at least that's how it starts out. You see, my name is Aurelius, and I have finished watching Argylle. So this movie was one of my top anticipated movies of 2024. And the reason for that is because the trailer, honestly. I'm excited for a few different movies this year, but I'm usually kind of like we'll see if it actually turns out good kind of guy. But Argylle is one where I saw the trailer and I was just like, oh my gosh, this looks so much fun. I have to go watch this movie. And I saw a little bit of a couple of different reviews. I didn't really watch the entire reviews because I was just like, I kind of want, I want to form my own opinion about it, right? So I saw the movie, and I have some good things and some bad things about it. So, by the way, this is going to be a spoiler-free review. I'm not going to be saying any spoilers. If you guys are interested in a spoiler-filled discussion, then let me know down in the comment section down below. I will definitely want to do that if you guys are interested in seeing it. So, the good. Let's talk about the good. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. To the point where I would call this more of a comedy than anything else. I wouldn't really, I don't know if, it definitely, like, it's an action movie, obviously. It's a bit of a thriller, but this one primarily goes into the comedy section. Like, if you want, like, a comedy spy thriller, that kind of thing. The movie feels a lot like the writers were just having a lot of fun with this. Like, it was such an absurd movie, and there are so many plot twists in this movie that, like, by the end, it's just like it starts getting a little tiring. Like, it's like, oh, another plot twist, of course, obviously. Like, okay, yeah. For me, like, it had me on my toes the entire time because I had no idea where the plot was gonna go, because it could go literally anywhere at any time. Seriously, like it just kept plot twisting after plot twisting. I mean, like, this thing, like, by the end of it, the plot looks like a pretzel. It's like it's so many plot twists and all those things. And in the reviews when I watched, they were talking about like they couldn't reference certain movies as like examples, because then it would just give away the plot twists. And personally, I haven't seen any of those spy movies, so I can't tell you what those are anyways. The thing that I can say is that this movie most reminds me of Austin Powers, but Austin Powers is more of an actual parody. This movie, like, it leans very heavily into that parody, but it tries to keep it a little bit more in that realism to keep it from being complete parody. And it is, unfortunately though, like, because it does try to do like serious plot beats. It tries to do serious plot, but you can't actually take the plot seriously because of all of the plot twists. And it really, like really, when the plot twist comes, usually they had me laughing, because it was just like, it seemed like the writers were thinking, okay, what is the most absurd way we can get out of this situation? And then they would do a plot twist. Now, I also will give Argylle a lot of credit here. One thing I did notice was that the plot twists were set up. So, like, when a plot twist would happen, I would be like, oh, and I would, like, they would show, like, where the setup was earlier in the movie, and they'd show how that kind of was introduced, that an element was introduced earlier on in the movie, and then it played out later on in the movie. So it's an absolutely ridiculous movie, with like a cartoon style villain, and it tries to kind of take itself seriously at times. Unfortunately, that doesn't work, and it's just a fun movie. It's not one to take too super seriously. Is this movie going to make it on my top 10 of the year? I don't know. It really depends on what the other movies I watched this year, to be honest. I've got like 15, 17, 18 movies on my list for the year. I don't know which ones I'm going to watch. I don't know. I don't know which ones I'm going to watch. I don't know which ones are going to be my top 10, honestly. But I'd give this one probably about a 6.5 to 7 out of 10. It was enjoyable. I'm a little mixed on it because it just doesn't take itself. It doesn't take itself seriously, which it's not that it doesn't take itself too seriously. It just doesn't take itself seriously. So it's like nothing in the plot actually matters, and it's like it has fun with it. It just has fun. And that's, if you want a movie, if you want like an action spy thriller from Matthew Vaughn, then this ain't the movie for you. This is a comedy. This is like a parody movie almost. It's absurd. And if that's what you want to see, if that's the thing you want to see, if you're looking for that kind of thing, this is going to be a great movie to watch. This is going to have it's going to be a lot of fun. It's a roller coaster of a ride. You're going to have fun at the cinema. But if you are looking for the intrigue of a author who whatever she writes actually happens, that's not this movie. That's not this movie. So, well, that will do it for my review for today. If you guys like this, go ahead and hit the like button. Let me know, have you guys seen Argylle? If you have, keep it spoiler free in the comments down below. If you want to see a spoiler discussion, me talking about all the spoilers and everything, all those details, go ahead and let me know down in the comments down below. And I will see you guys in the next one. Toodaloos.